I think everything should be going. We are live. Okay, everything's going well. Alrighty. So, um, welcome to my very, very old series that I have on this channel. Um, I did everything from like the old game, wow, this was 2 years ago when this game came out. It's still a peak game in my opinion. Um, I've completed everything again. I decided to do the New Game Plus. I've even completed that. Um, I may have accidentally started the story. I mean, like I actually don't know. Wait, if I reload this, will the thing have even started? Yes, it had. Okay. I'm not really gonna go through redoing the entire story, redoing the final boss again. So y'all are just gonna have to accept the fact that y'all missed the first bit, which I'm just being lazy. I could real quick show you what y'all missed. It's nothing really that important, but honestly, for my sake, I'll just do it for y'all. And I don't like post these videos for like anyone but myself. I low key just like rewatching some of this peak gameplay, you know? Um, but I shall do the honors of redoing. I'll go right here, I think. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. We're starting it off. We're starting the first DLC. I'm planning to do a second video over the second DLC, but that's dependent on like how big the DLC really is.
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Do I know? How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that colour before.
Aye, well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
Uh, Real quick, I will be showing you like the timeline just to recap, cause shit, that's 2 years ago I streamed this. Okay, so we're currently at my base, the Hideaway. Very well established. A lot of people that are basically enslaved come here, and I free them. Um, Karen, a very good merchant of mine that is very loyal to me, thankfully. Um, Crystals. So crystals are like a very valuable resource. Most of them are used to like help with like electricity and stuff. This is like a world before like modernization and such, so like they had like magic back then or whatever. And they use this magic to create water, make electricity, even used as a light source. But with my gameplay, we're destroying all the crystals because the crystals sap the world, like they take away the world's power. And so, um, and so right now we are trying to cure the world of them. And technically, in the story, yes, we have. Um, but with us curing the world of like the big crystals, the little crystals are going away, and so the people's way of life are kind of going away. They're relying too much on the crystals, and without the crystals, no way of life, you know? Alright, back to the
I
main
see.
game.
And they could be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
All right, lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did you two do now?
Please tell us you brought another lantern.
Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these? All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
Run.
Wait for us, Chief!
Alright, and that's the beginning of the DLC. Echoes of the Fallen. This is like I did a stream over. I did like the entire stream over this entire series like 2 years ago. So
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers. And with the price of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they? No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... does that mean...
That you missed one? Aye. That were my thinking any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know about.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're right about this, we need to find it.
Okay.
And quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tom's for you. Get him to give it a once-over, case it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this too.
Right again. I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
Alright, Echoes of the Fallen has begun. Changing the echoes. Chasing the echoes. Pirates in the echoes. Alright. Yeah, so I did that just to quell the stream, but this is not my current save file. The current save file is all the way up here. This one. Alright. Perfect. I believe I should have everything set and ready for the upcoming trials in which we shall be facing. I personally think I am ready. Alright. Main storyline, Echoes of the Fallen, here we go.
Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
Also, welcome to the stream. I saw someone joined.
Aye. That is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Harpocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two everything I told you.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima Car's primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
What do you think, Harpocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals, but humanity. More specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements, prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. A pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more confident of their right to supplant the gods on high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded Arcane sky, I suspect, which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long-slumbering Magitech mother crystal, stirred to life by a similar etheric upheaval to the one which accompanied its creator's fall.
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with him, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Thank you. I will.
Shall we then, brother?
I'm coming too. If there is another mother crystal out there and it's anything like the others, you'll need all the help you can get.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time then. Together.
The Dusk Crystal. Report Isolde. I'm not going to be going up here because that's the other DLC that I'm planning to do save for another stream.
There's something about it.
But I am going to go here to show the timeline of the current events. Because once again, 2 years have passed, which is genuinely crazy last time I streamed this.
Study
Okay.
it well, Clive.
Alright. Currently, we're going from the hideaway to here, to Port Isolde.
I have the details here. Very good.
Alrighty. So the story begins.
Amiel, slow down! Not bloody likely!
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet. What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet and legged it. I chased them all away from the gates, but swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up, exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals.
Sorry, we've been away for a while. What's been going on?
All right, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Well, he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucketload knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the path of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why, you're in the market for some. Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I'd put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy. It's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Understood. We'll be careful.
Okay. Pivotal moment of no return. Damn. It is a pivotal moment of no return. Alrighty.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it's unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them.
Fly, Ambrosia.
We're not alone.
Alright. They're not worth it.
Where are they?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
There's another one.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
These blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Yeah. Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were. Your crystals are your lives and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
Okay. So no new map so far. I'm just hoping that there is.
If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And then we can find them before their pursuers do. Thank you. And please, take care on the road. Come on. They're no good to us dead.
Lead the way, brother.
Faster!
Turn the whole place upside down if you have to. They're here somewhere.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
Okay. I don't. Okay. I guess I'll have to.
Lord Rosfield sent himself to us, did he?
I've come here to brawl with brigands, brother. You're right. Let's focus on finding the traitors.
Okay. So the goal is not to kill them, apparently. But if they could have hit anywhere, it would probably be here, yeah. Holy panting. Shush. If you're trying to hide.
Go on. All right, this should be far enough. Chief, they've found us. It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you could take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat himself.
If you've got a plan, Chief, tell us you've got a plan. Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
Ugh. I hate backstabbing
Slippery
bitches.
little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like.
Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
They won't get far, Clive.
No. But they'll wish they had.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog!
Kind of you to think of him.
Cute.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for 3 reads at a guess. After them. If If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail. Good girl.
Alright.
There was
Okay.
something odd about those three. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mummer without his motley.
Then why am I not amused?
A bighorn? Seriously, bro.
No mistakes. What did you find, boy?
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our three charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace. Fly, Ambrosia! They wouldn't risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
Not if they hope to pass unnoticed.
Then we better stick to the swamps.
I think I see them.
I think we finally lost them.
Then think again.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight to...
Are they getting worse?
What the fuck?
Clive, the tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible. Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower? Quiet, you daft sod!
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there.
The dust crystal, probably.
Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say. The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that? If you've never been there?
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive, trouble.
What? Oh.
Okay.
Wait, don't you dare!
I don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not.
I would tell one of them.
I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway.
I would tell one of them to go chase them, alright?
Take too long.
What's the next?
Well, that was ill-timed.
But at least we know what was chasing the merchants.
That's twice we've saved them now.
Alrighty, it's the tower that produces the dust crystals.
I don't see anyone.
I've had enough of bandits and beasts, Chief. Can't we just go home?
And let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours?
What's ours? Oh, no, you don't mean...
The dusk crystals, aye. Halleck, Marnik, we're going back to that tower if it's the last thing we do.
But the lights, Chief. What about the lights?
First you whine about it being too dark, then you whine about it being too light. Think about how easy it'll be to mine now.
Alright.
And you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards it.
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas, not. I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another impenetrable relic of the past.
Not so impenetrable, apparently. Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
A Mother Crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make our approach from the dim.
It should be literally right here, shouldn't it? Oh. I guess not. Ooh, wait, is it this area? Wait a minute, it might be. I saw this area, like, in the base game, and I never thought that I'd actually make use of it, but is it here? I suppose it would be. Oh? It might just be.
Are those goblins? What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive,
Interesting.
remember where we are.
No magic. Right.
We were able to
They're
use.
even uglier up close. Nice try.
I literally can't use my powers. Okay, got it.
You'll be alright.
I'll manage.
I can't even prime yet. Tiny prime. Ouch. going to be an annoying gimmick that they will probably use. A lot, unfortunately.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive, Jill. You may want to see this.
And the door is probably open, isn't it? But first,
What?
I would like an explanation, because this game has continuity issues. I'm able to use my magic here and here, but I'm not able to use them. Oh. Sorry. I'm able to use my magic here and here, but I'm not able to use my magic all the way over here. Are you kidding me? That is a little bit of a continuity issue. And the door's open now, isn't it? It is open.
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
Most intriguing. That's Phoenix Gate. The only way is up. And this was Phoenix Gate. Alright. The Sage Spire. The Sage Spire, sorry. Ooh. This place is beautiful. What the hell?
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who?
It would not be those 3 fools.
Who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I
Disengaged.
don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
Can we take a moment to admire this absolutely beautiful scenery?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
I think my powers have returned. You?
The same. There's ether here. An abundance of it.
There's no point in really using any more abilities on this guy. Poor guy's already dead. I can't go down there. It looks like I could have gone down there. And probably the same thing for this, yep. Music is peak here, by the way. New door mechanism. Okay, I'm already liking the new area. All I really hope is that this new area is permanent, you know? Which it most likely will not be. There is new stuff still. Okay. Gear. Reduces ability cooldown time and restores a small amount of HP. And restores a small amount of HP regen gauge following a precision dodge. Effect potency is directly affected by the strength of the attack dodged. Ooh. Ooh, this in the Berserker. Wait. Where's the Berserker? The Berserker ring. Temporarily increases attack efficiency with each precision dodge. That could be unironically really powerful combined with this. For now, we'll keep the build that I have because I very much like the build that I have. Hearthflame. Some opponents will cast Hearthflame to summon a magic. Alright.
More goblins. So now we know where they got their weapons. But how long have they been hiding here?
Oh, a big boy. Two big boys.
Nice try.
Alright. Alright, I guess I'll just finish this one off. The next is you. Oh. Well, that was a waste of a gauge. Alright. Why can't I go this way? I mean, the enemies came up from there, so it means that there's something back there. but it's whatever. I'm yapping way too much, but it's alright. This is where the dust crystals are.
Everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore.
Peak music, by the way. I think I've already mentioned that.
I know that voice. Come on.
Interesting. These looks like consoles of some sorts. We come in pieces crazy, by the way.
Well, look who it is.
What the hell is that?
Warning. Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
Sterilization.
Joshua.
Good things, lads. Good things.
Stocks are probably gonna get faster. Ooh, that's a big hit for a little guy.
Hey! Over here. Take your friend and get out of this place. Now!
You said get out, and then went further in.
While they run away, we do the fighting.
3 times now, by the way. Sigma. Alright.
I think you've made it angry.
Really? You think I've made it angry? What tells you that, Joshua?
Tribal to the side of the head.
Ooh, just barely. Again, with barely reaching it. Big hit, big hit. Wait, technical difficulties. Give me a second. There we go. Alrighty. Sigma defeated. Level 90. Flawless Tissue. Fallen Enforcer Reforged. Almost as much as my Ultima's Blade.
Security Sentinel 503 offline.
503.
Initiating Emergency Core Relocation Protocol.
Emergency Core Relocation Protocol.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a Mother Crystal.
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was, ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then. As you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, they, talked to us. Told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, Mother Crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dust crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes, at a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Wait, you lot aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But what about the tower's defenses? That thing you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
They're not gonna listen.
Are you sure you don't want to think this over? We could talk about it outside, where it's safe.
I've never seen anything like that in here before. I swear. I told the chief we should go home. I told him.
Are you sure you don't want to think this over? We could talk about it outside, where it's safe.
To think the Fallen built all this. The knowledge they must have needed. Knowledge now lost.
Such a peak game. Does it literally reach the same place?
If this is like every other Fallen ruin,
Then there'll be a lift.
Alright, Torgal. Yes, it quite literally is just a loop. You can choose which way you want to go. Okay, Joshua, get out of the way. Thank you. Utmost intriguing, truly. I'm gonna keep exploring. I'm just looking around, honestly. So normal, are those normal looking trees or are those dead trees? Those are normal looking trees. Not taken by the blight. Meaning that this doesn't sap the ether from the world around it. Or you would think, at least. But it's whatever. I'll just keep going with the story. Yeah, peak music, by the way.
onward and upward.
Onward and upward indeed, Clive. The lower ring. This is the lower ring? Okay. I wonder what the higher ring looks like. That's closed. That's not even close to. That's not even an opening. Oh.
No idea what those are. They seem to be containers of some sort.
That's a chocobo.
Or perhaps
Cages. Like some sort of
Goblin.
twisted
That's an
menagerie.
orc.
But why here?
Fallen Belt 3. What? If only you knew how long I spent crafting this, just for it to be outdone by a blue. Crazy work. I have a feeling that my sword is about to be undone too. And it took an entire new game to make this sword, by the way. I have a feeling that they're gonna get out of this. And that we have to fight all of them.
How many of these things are there?
Contaminant detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
wait. They're still alive. But this tower is more than 15 centuries old.
I'll wait and see if there's more. Seems like they're gonna be released after I kill these. Watch. Yep. Not all of them.
If they built this place to grow crystals, why imprison creatures here?
Exploring never hurt anyone. More goblins. More tiny little dragons.
That device. It glows just like the doors.
Development log entry 680925. Mitogenic reactor trial successful. 23 units of grade 3C crystal produced. Moving
Grade
forward,
3 secrets.
all seeds fabricated from inorganic material are to be replaced with lab-grown organic specimens.
Organic specimens. So they were turning living creatures into crystals.
Hmm. Oh, well, hello. You should be dead here. Perfect. Alright. Alrighty. This looks like a boss arena. I've ever seen one. Or
Some of the creatures in these cages have been seen in Valisthea for 1,000 years. Close to 1,000 more.
ouch. No need for that. Ouch. Uncalled for. Perfect at hitting both of them at the same time. And then you. Nourishment bit. Alright. Time to see what that is too. Increases HP regen potential when taking damage. When automatically restoring HP regen gauge. What? What? Automatically restoring, wait. Increases HP regen potential when taking damage while automatically restoring HP regen gauge. Interesting. These go hand in hand. I'm guessing there's one final one. Another boss. Last one is Sigma. This one Omega. Nice sword.
Of course they built more than one. Though it appears this incarnation is fire.
I also have a sword. The unfortunate timing of that. Bombardment bit. Okay, increases will damage dealt using most aerial attacks by 20%. Also increases maximum number of stomps from 2 to 3 or 6 if ability is mastered. What ability? Oh! Oh, that ability. I think I might actually benefit from that. In plain steel.
Yes. But of how many?
That depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
Which at this point seems quite determined. Another lift. Mid-ring. And then upper ring, I'm guessing? Alright.
This is all too easy. If the tower is in control, why not simply disable the lift?
What are you suggesting, Joshua?
That it's hurting us. There's an entire fleet.
That's...
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Mid will want to see this.
Wow. That's like the ship that we live in. Something. We have to fight something here. I highly doubt that this is just... I guess it's just something. Look how beautiful this game is. Wow. That's Phoenix Gate. Wow. Sorry, I just need to take some pics there.
Get surrounded.
Cure. Nothing can cure you from the attack I'm about to do now. So beautiful. Fallen bracelets. Wow. Beautiful area. With beautiful music to go with it as well. I swear to God. Okay, it's a decrease by 20 vigor, but an increase by defense. Or HP. Sins of the Dalmekis. The Dalmekias. I'll keep my attack up. I'll check it out after the... But I definitely think I should have just... Ooh. Interesting door. Okay. Enemy? Enemy. Even more Rosalith.
Anomalous activity detected in Hangar Bay. Mobilizing Aegis units.
That's a new attack.
Let's show them what we're capable of.
Disengagement bit. Give me more charms than I can hold. Okay. Indicates precise parrying timing by temporary... Huh! Increases the slowdown following a successful by 20%. Indicates precise parrying timing. Bombardment. I'm interested in these two personally. Enemy? Big enemy. Very big enemy. Or enemies.
Transferring Sentry Prototype AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
Big enemy. Boss. Oh. Oh.
We'll just have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others.
I don't think so.
How is that even possible? Better not to think about it.
Um.
Right.
Ouch. There's nothing that this guy can get carried by. Ah, I see. Alright. Don't you dare teleport. Alright. you lose, I guess. It's not as oppressive as I thought they would be. They're good. Don't get me wrong.
Neural link lost. Re-establishing connection.
Neural.
Imagine an entire war fought with these things.
The quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
It seems we've made an impression.
Perhaps the rest of the cages will open now.
Don't tempt fate, Joshua.
Forgive me, bro. They may not.
Alright. I think I liked what I had. Genji's gloves. Alright, new music. Indicating stronger bosses? Or stronger enemies? Maybe even more enemies. Ooh, this Loki slaps. This Loki goes hard. What the hell? The upper ring. Perfect. I should have probably narrated the middle ring, but it's alright.
Is that
Living flesh.
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
It might actually be. But putting a basic ass enemy like that against me, come on now. It should kill them all. Did that just say? As long as I've suffered? I've heard as long as I've suffered. What? We are now in the upper regions. Assignment bit. Increases rate at which damage multiplier rises while enemies are staggered, as well as increases multiplier maximum up to 200%. The battle technique double impact is earned upon double impact. Instead of Genji's gloves, I'll definitely have that on. It's inaudible to me. I know he's saying words. Seriously? Let's see. Oh my god. He doesn't even survive enough for me to be doing anything like that. Okay. Definitely seems like I'm gonna keep that on.
Did the tower make this as well? Or is it some sort of corruption? I don't know.
It's like corruption.
Wouldn't you say it looks oddly familiar?
To what? Stasis units 5 to 14. A Minotaur? A special Minotaur.
A Minotaur.
One over 1,500 years ago. Yes.
Oh! It's unfortunate. Wow. That was some big damage. Let's see how much this can go up. Ooh, the multipliers on that are crazy, actually. Revenant bit improves limit break indicated enhancements while increasing HP regen during the limit break by 50%. Also, if fatal damage is taken while the limit break is full, the limit break is automatically triggered, preventing KO except under special circumstances such as being in the Deadlands. The Revenant bit. Also a good one, but I think the current one that I have, the current bit that I have, is kind of good. Obtain all final bits. That's the achievement I just got. So there's no more charm. I mean, there's no more accessories that I'll be gaming and that I'll be gaining from this storyline anymore. But all the ones that I gained so far are pretty good.
Initializing emergency subroutines. Diverting reactor power.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Ah, there's another one of those devices.
First, obviously, the exploration side of me always loves exploring. A potion. Stasis units 5 to 14 offline. Wait, let me just check something. It definitely will probably end. Give me one more second. Technical difficulties again. You know how they are.
Development log entry 750501. Average improvement of crystal resilience 492% when biological core exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B level for military repurposing.
Waste not, want not.
Is it? That could have been really bad.
If all of this truly was the work of the Fallen,
Then they were closer to attaining godhood than we ever imagined.
No wonder Ultima struck them down.
What the hell is that? A sword, perhaps? A music. Alright. Boss fight. Definite boss fight.
They built an army. Slow. Nice try.
Ah! Fine, you asked for it.
Secondary and tertiary firewalls breached. Code red. Code red.
The heart must be close.
Interesting. I've already gained a sword from this, so I guess I shouldn't expect another one. Alright, a cutscene. Final boss. This is like final boss arena.
There. Now's our chance.
Place is beautiful. And ominous. But both are true.
Unauthorized entry detected. Primary core firewalls activated.
Primary
Initializing
core
iconoclastic defense system Omega-1.
Omega.
Iconoclastic defense system. I've a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer.
I knew that they were gonna have Omega. What is it doing?
Core containment complete. Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Omega. What the hell? Okay. That's some big damage.
Is it over? Please tell me it's over.
Data assessment complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
Oh my god.
Not yet. And what makes you say that?
Nice music. Oh.
Those new arms, for one.
What the hell? Will I prime for this fight?
Right. I'm convinced.
Goated Battlefield, what the fuck? Perfect. Perfect. All right. Influx. What the hell is going on?
Do you feel the heat, brother? Seems like it still has some fire left in it.
Uh-oh. Quickly. Perfect. Alright. If I can get it at least to red, I want it to get to red. break here. Oh, this is gonna be a... Gotta kill it in this amount of time as you move.
Why can't I? Breathe? Because it's constricting all of creation. Well then. We'd better kill it quick.
Oh. That was good. That was a good fight. And a shit ton of gil at that. Holy fuck. Flawless node.
control unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
I have to destroy that quick.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Core extraction. What do you want?
I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a Mother Crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The Dusk Crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals, these shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the Twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Surge detected. Warning. System overload. System overload. Error. Core not found. System failure imminent. System failure.
the right thing.
I wonder how the structural integrity of this place will be after all the crystal's gone. Huh. Not damaged at all. Or not damaged much, at least. But damn. What a beautiful sight. But I wonder what activated it to begin with.
We all saw the crystal's fate, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it? I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
Kind of you to remember. Will you and your people be alright?
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Bro's just pulling shit out of his ass. Alright.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
Thanks for everything.
I said we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
Defeat Omega. Perfect. Wait, what's that? Oh, appearance. Also, I'm gonna change my weapon appearance to none. Just the base sword. And let's see what we can craft.
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
Omega weapon reforged?
No scratches, right?
My reward is with me.
My best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later.
Holy peak. Please don't tell me that I have to like redo the entire thing just to get more. No, okay, I don't.
And
Ooh, this sword looks peak. Ooh, this sword looks peak. What the hell? What is this sword? Wait a minute. Holy shit. Excuse the language. Fallen Enforcer, Omega Weapon. I want to see what the Fallen... I want to see what this sword looks like in general. Okay. It's nothing to gawk about. It's a good sword. It looks nice. It's not better than the Ultima's weapon. But this one not only looks better than Ultima's weapon, it just... It also does the same amount of damage. And it looks so peak. What the hell? Don't mind if I fucking do. Sorry. Like, hello? The other one was kind of like... Kind of didn't like it because it was kind of blue. It was on the bluer side, and this guy's whole thing is like fire. But that red, ooh, let's see. We'll take a quick listen. I like it. I didn't like it at first, but then...
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
We did.
A long story. And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
Look at that sword, bro.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never ceased to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega, the offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
Wow.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
All right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you've told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
Wow. What a story. Genuinely, I was not expecting this level of intricacy in Echoes of the Fallen. I was expecting less than an hour. Actually, I was expecting around an hour, not 3 hours of gameplay.
Clive, fine purse weighing you down. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I doubt there's any shop in here. Yeah. But wow. What a storyline. What's missing in between here? I've done everything in the game. The new sword looks peak. The music as well is peak. Person like that a lot more. Too, I don't know, energetic for me, I guess. But wow.
Clive, what is it that you wish to learn? Here's the latest information I have.
I wonder where the new guys are a part of. Clive's Hideaway. No, these are not the new guys. Ah, this guy. A hooded miner. Pursued by bandits. Dark crystal traders. The tower repels. Wow. If y'all wanted to see the entire family tree, or not the fam, what? The entire you know, the entire grand cast, you know.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Imperial Province of Rosaria, Phoenix K. Wow.
Of course.
Inner voice. Never seen that.
Study it well, Clive. The state of the realm
Wow.
is ever-changing, Clive.
That's the game, or that's the first DLC of two. Definitely very enjoyable, in my opinion. Before I end the stream, which I probably might start another one just to go right into the next DLC, I would like to see what the achievements are for this and see if they are doable within the stream. Let's first save. All of the achievements for the new for this DLC have already been complete, so there's no point in doing them, or there's no point in going out of my way to do them at this point. Wow. Quite a story, indeed. Okay, people. That's the end of the stream, I should believe. 2 hours and 36 minutes. Wow. I am surprised that there was a lot of content for me to just go through. Genuinely really peak story. Would recommend to play for yourself. Goodbye.